Welcome to the Walking Word. My name is Annie. Today, let's read Genesis chapter 4, the Cain and Abel story. The man had relations with his wife. This is Adam. Adam had relations with his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, saying, I have produced a man with the help of the Lord. Next, she bore his brother Abel. Abel became a keeper of flock, and Cain a tiller of the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought an offering to the Lord from the fruit of the soil, while Abel, for his part, brought one of the best firstlings of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain, his offering he did not. Cain greatly resented this crest and was crestfallen. His countenance, right, had fallen. So the Lord said to Cain, why are you resentful and why are you crestfallen? Like, why has your countenance changed? Why are you acting up? If you do well, you can hold up your head. But if not, sin is a demon lurking at the door. If you don't do well, sin is a demon lurking at the door. His urge is toward you, yet you can be his master. So sin normally just hints. But once you commit the sin, you're no longer the master of the sin is your master. Mm. Cain said to his brother Abel, let us go in the field. When they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother, his younger brother, Abel, and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, where is your brother Abel? He answered, I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? The same attitude we take with sinners when our fellow brothers fall and we're like, you know what, just be damned already. I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? The Lord then said, what have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the soil. And this is why people who have murdered, have had abortions, have lived in fornications and lost their seed, have all these things. There's a certain guilt that lives with them. And this is the cry of the blood that has been shed. God continues. Therefore, you shall be banned from the soil that opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. If you till the soil, it shall no longer give you its produce. You shall become a restless wanderer on the earth. You'll just become a vagabond, homeless, walking around no direction. Cain said to the Lord, my punishment is too great to bear, since you have now banished me from the soil, which is what his capacity was. That's why for some people, even when God is saving them, sometimes God removes them from that which they knew how to do, and all of a sudden you lose all access, from that which you are good at. Listen, he continues to tell God, my punishment is too great to bear, since you have now banished me from the soil, and I must avoid your presence and become a restless wanderer on the earth. Anyone may kill me at sight. But God says this, no, not so. If anyone kills Cain, Cain shall be avenged sevenfold. The mercy of God appears again. Even after your sin, and as a good father, he still disciplines you, he still offers a line of help, a line of mercy, a line of grace. So the Lord put a mark on Cain, lest anyone should kill him at sight. Cain then left the Lord's presence and settled in the land of Nod, east of the Eden. Now these are the descendants of Cain and Seth. Cain had relations with his wife, and she conceived and bore Enoch. Cain also became founder of a city which he named after his son Enoch. To Enoch was born Irad, and Irad became the father of Mahujael. Mahujael became the father of Methusael, and Methusael became the father of Lamech. Lamech took two wives. The name of the first wife was Ada, and the name of the second wife was Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal, the ancestor of all who dwell in the tents and keep cattle. This sounds like nomads, right? His brother, his brother's name was Jubal. He was the ancestors of all who played the lyre and the pipe, so musical instruments. Zillah, on her part, gave birth to Tubal Cain, the ancestor of all who forge instruments of bronze and iron, so ironsmiths. The sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah. Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice. Wives of Lamech, listen to my utterance. I have killed a man for wounding me, a boy for bruising me. If Cain is avenged sevenfold, then Lamech 77-fold, because blood for blood, isn't it? Adam again had relations with his wife. So we've gone through the descendants of Cain. Now we're going to through the descendants of Seth. Adam again had relations with his wife. Uh-huh. And she gave birth to a son whom she called Seth. God granted. That's what Seth means. God granted me more offsprings in place of Abel. Eve said, because Cain slew him. To Seth in turn a son was born, and he named him Enosh. So Seth had a son, named him Enosh. At that time, men began to invoke the Lord by name. Mm, by name. Let's read chapter 5 in the next one.